and welcome back to my channel. It's Daily Dreamer here. Sorry for the really unattractive appearance. So if you watched my previous video, the first one of 2021, then you would have seen me unboxing some Bodyshop products, and today I'm going to be testing them. So I've just run myself a bath because some of the products you use either in the bath or after that, which is the Vanilla Delight Bath Bomb, which is this one. So I'm going to be putting that in the bath, and then afterwards I'm going to be using the Zesty Lemon Body Yogurt just to sort of cleanse my skin and just make sure it's not flaky and just feels really smooth and smells nice after the bath, so I can't wait to use that. But before that, I'm going to cleanse and tone my face because I always had the tea tree toner, as I said in the previous video, but now I've got the cleanser to match. So now I've got a set, so I'm really happy with that. You just need some lukewarm water, which is what I've got here. Not too hot, but not too cold. I'm just going to use a flannel to splash my face there. Then I'm going to get my cleanser and put good amount, not too much, but not too small either. Rub that in and then do upwards circular motions just to really lather it in. Oh, I can feel it sort of smoothing out my skin already. So yeah, get into the places that you really want to cleanse, which I know is everywhere, but in case there's any in particular. Lovely, so that seems, or just make sure you don't get it into your eyes. And then I'm gonna get the water and just sort of splash it over my face. So that was the cleanser. So really sort of cleaned the dirt out, hopefully. But what I'm gonna do is now use my toner, and I like to use cotton wool with this just to sort of see how much dirt is actually coming off. So I just shake the bottle and then I just put a bit on a cotton wool bud, and then I just go around my face, get like all underneath, all on my nose. Ooh. And because I've cleansed my face, it's not too much, but I can see, I don't know if you can see some on that. I don't know if it's the lighting that's stopping that, but can see some nasty dirt. I mean, I did put makeup on the other day for like the first time in forever, and I do feel like since I've used Body Shop products, makeup wipes do not take off a lot of makeup. Like, yeah, they take off the makeup, but underneath you still have all that dirt and everything. So these products like the cleanser and toners, they really help me to just make sure my skin and my surface is clean of all dirt. Yeah, that is perfect. So I'm really happy that I've got the set because it's from the same range and they smell really nice as well. Tea tree doesn't tend to have an actual like proper smell like vanilla or lemon or strawberry or anything like that, but it's just a fresh smell, so you know that you're just putting goodness all over your face. So now I'm going to put the bath bomb in the bath and just relax and soak, and then afterwards I'm going to be using the Zesty Lemon Body Yogurt and also the hair serum. So here is the bath bomb. It looks really cute, smells absolutely lovely. So we're going to just drop that in the bath and let it fizz, and I can't wait for it to make the room smell all like vanilla. Definitely going to be a delight to get into this bath. Now that is a look, and don't worry, I have got a towel on underneath. I got this towel for Christmas. It was like a Velcro one, so you can just sort of like tape it together, and it means you don't have to hold it or anything like that. Just want to say that was one of the like best baths that I've had. The bath bomb smelled amazing. It was nice to just use all my products and just sort of soak and relax. I've been exercising with my mum recently, and we went out for a really long walk yesterday, and then I did some exercises in my room, so my legs are tired, I feel a bit achy, but it was nice to have a relaxing bath. So yeah, now I'm going to use this Zesty Lemon Body Yogurt. So I'm just going to take a little bit, rub it in. It's more like my shoulders that sort of get a bit flaky after a shower, and as you can see my shoulders go a little bit. It doesn't really pick up on the camera, it goes quite red because my skin is quite sensitive, as I may have mentioned before. I used to have a lot of eczema and that, and sometimes coming out of like a hot bath or shower can make my skin, I wouldn't call it a flare up or anything like that, but just sort of react a little bit different and gets a little bit sort of red. My face in particular, but my body can as well. So I've just done sort of the top half. I'm gonna sort of rub in. This will probably like really help my legs. It feels amazing on my body. It does help that I've shaved my legs as well, because I haven't done that in a while. I know I don't really need to, but sometimes I don't like feeling all the prickles on your legs. So that feels absolutely amazing. My skin is going to feel much smoother, and I just keep using the word like healthy, but it does feel like that. Like, I'm not saying my skin is unhealthy, but I just feel like using these products and giving myself a nice skin routine and cleansing my skin is really going to help it. The way the skin's sort of saying thank you for taking care of me. So I've just done that. What I'm going to do is I like to let my hair dry a little bit in the towel, just because when I go to dry it straight away from just being like completely wet, it doesn't dry. It takes forever. So what I'm going to do is let this sort of towel dry for a little bit. Then I'm going to use the serum before I dry my hair. And in the meantime, I'm going to use a face mask. Or I keep calling them face masks. They're actually called sheet masks. So I've already used the aloe and the drops of youth. Not on camera, I just did that when I got them, and they were really good, so I can sort of comment on those. But the one I can't comment on is the vitamin C. So I thought I would do that one. So after 15 minutes, grumpy skin feels hydrated, awakened, and healthier. So there's that word again, healthier. And that's all we need to do, is feel healthy, strong in our skin, and just pampered. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then I'll come back when I've done the serum and comment on the sheet mask. So I'm back. I'm really sorry about the lighting. I've had to place my camera sort of where I normally put my makeup, and it's sort of dark in there. And it's a bit brighter in here. I might open the curtains just to let a bit of natural light in. So I've just sort of like taken the towel off, and what I've been doing is brushing my hair with my mini Bodyshop brush, like a little bamboo brush. It's really good, even though it's small, it gets out all those little knots. So I do sometimes brush my hair with my big brush. I've either got this one, or I have this one that came with my hairdryer, and I do, but because the bristles are a little bit softer on those hairbrushes, it doesn't really get out the knots, whereas this does. So the best things come in small packages, as they say. So just gonna give it a nice brush, get rid of all the dead hair. So I forgot to mention, so before I did like sort of take the towel off, I did the vitamin C face mask, and and as you can see, my face is glowing. So obviously I did the cleanser and toner. That was to just get off all the dirt before I go into the bath, just so I'm not bringing dirt into the bath. And I just wanted to obviously try out the new cleanser, which is really nice, having the cleanser and the toner from the same range. The cleanser is definitely going to be part of my skincare along with the toner. And when I did the vitamin C, when I took it off, it smells really nice as well, like citrusy, and it's now just giving me this lovely nice glow. My skin is just smooth as anything. I can't even sort of feel sometimes any ridges on my nose, I sometimes feel. So I really recommend the sheet masks. A little bit of extra pampering once you've had a bath, or if you're just laying in bed and you just think, you know what, I just need something to help my skin and to treat myself a little bit, then a sheet mask is the way to go. Now I'm gonna use, before I dry my hair, the grapeseed glossing serum, they call it. So I don't know if there's any right or wrong way. Just sort of put a bit on your hand. I like to take my engagement ring off when I do things like that. One, because my fingers are so small. When Terry bought me that, I had to get it 3 sizes smaller, like resized. But sometimes if I've got like oils or stuff on my hands, it can come quite loose, and I never want to lose that, so I get a bit worried. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hands, sort of rub it in, and then just sort of massage my hair, if you will, and sort of just get it all in there. It smells nice. It's pleasant. It's a pleasant smell. I don't think grapes have really a smell, but it does smell quite nice. Again, it's that fresh smell that I quite like. So now I've done that, I'm going to dry my hair and see if that's helped in any way, or if I see a difference in like drying my hair, or see a difference before I've straightened it, because I don't always like having my hair natural, if that makes sense. So just when you've dried it and then you just go out like that, like I have to either sort of straighten it or do something to it to help it, because when I dry it, it just sort of goes like frizzy. So I want to see if this serum helps me at all. And what I'm going to do, just because my hands are now all sort of like greasy from the serum, I'm going to use my, I say new, I've already got a strawberry one, but for the purpose of this video of my new products, I'm going to use my little strawberry hand cream. I mean, my big hand cream's running out anyway, so I'm just going to get a little bit, put it on my hands, and sort of lather that up, just to get off the greasiness, because it's quite annoying to sort of hold a hairbrush while your hand's quite greasy, and then your hands smell even more lovely. I mean, the grapeseed, they didn't really have a smell, but I say it's like a fresh smell, which is quite nice, but this strawberry one is probably the best hand cream. I think second for me is the coconut. I like that sort of the tropical smell, but the strawberry is by far my favourite. So I'm glad I now have a little bit extra, but I'm sure I will be ordering another big one eventually. I've just completely dried my hair and it looks and feels amazing. I can really put my fingers through. Normally sometimes it sort of gets caught because of how like frizzy it is and sort of knotty, but the serum has really helped sort of just make it nice and smooth. I think that's what all these skincare products do. They just make you feel smooth and healthy, and I'm so happy. Obviously my hair colour at the minute is sort of in between. I mean, it is blonde, but it used to be a lot nicer and blonder. You might not be able to pick it up in camera, what I'm seeing in the mirror, but I do miss my sort of brighter blonde hair. But we can't go to the hairdressers at the minute, so purple shampoo is the best that I've got to help tone my hair, to get out any of the yellow or brassy tones in my hair and just sort of bring it back to blonder. And I'm so happy with this. This is even without straightening it. I don't normally sort of come on camera, but I wanted to show how it really is. Sometimes my hair, this is just my hair anyway, it sort of kind of goes a bit doesn't go nice and straight, kind of like kinks, but I think I'm going in between like naturally straight and naturally wavy hair, because sometimes I'll dry my hair and it's quite wavy, so sometimes I don't mind going to work and not straightening it, or sort of like having to do too much brushing because it already is quite nice and wavy. But today it's sort of nice and straight with just a few little kinks, but I'm just so happy that it's nice. It looks glossy, so obviously the glossing serum does what it says. Yeah, so I would highly recommend, if you're having issues with your hair and you just feel like it needs a bit more than just washing and then drying, then I definitely recommend the serum. It's obviously a 60ml bottle, so you get plenty in there because you don't have to put too much on your hands. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. All my products that I get from Body Shop, I do recommend. I'm not just saying that. That's why I like to do these videos, instead of me just coming on camera and going, yeah, they're really good, and that's it. You get to actually see how they work. I really do hope you liked this video. Down below will be links to Rhiannon's Facebook and Instagram page for her Body Shop. Just look into it, especially at the moment with having to order online because of coronavirus, and birthdays are probably coming up now. We're in 2021, it's a new year. People are stuck of what gifts to probably get someone. Have a look at that catalogue, ask her to give you a digital copy, and you can have a little flick through. Or if there's any products that you kind of have in mind but not quite sure, then feel free to speak to her and she can help you with anything that you need. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.